In today's episode, we dive into the dramatic moments when fake cops try to outsmart the real police, only to end up behind bars. Don't miss this exciting edition of When Instant Justice Faces Fake Cops. June 21st, 2021, while returning home from his shift, an off-duty police officer observed a Jeep traveling at excessive speed with its white and amber lights flashing.
Little light bar on top here with these sirens.
Okay then.
Yeah.
What's going on, man?
I was just driving home. I just got this thing off of Amazon.
What thing?
A siren.
And you try and pull people over?
No.
Well, you followed him a pretty good distance.
I followed him?
Yeah, I heard him all the way from 52.
Yeah. And you try to curb two cars on 52nd Street and use lights and a siren so they pull over and stop. You pull up next to them and then you blow past them.
Got your ID on you?
The suspect, identified as Knuth, claimed that he had installed the lights and PA system in his Jeep for work purposes, as he is employed in the construction industry.
What's with the yellow and white bar?
That's amber.
Okay,
That's for construction.
so are you doing construction right now?
No.
So why do you have it on?
Because I saw him behind me and he had his hazards on. He was following me, so I turned him on and I don't want to get hit.
You got any weapons on you?
No.
Stand up for me. Turn around. He should be the RO. Get a siren on?
Yeah, so we were going down 52nd and I'm on my way home.
Right.
So we're going down 5-2 and then all of a sudden...
Knuth refuted any claims of attempting to pull anyone over, explaining that he ran through red lights due to faulty brakes on his Jeep, which raised concerns about his ability to stop safely.
Just put the money into the brakes. I mean, unfortunately for you, you just happened to be, this guy happened to be right there going home from work. So
I'm concerned too because there's, if you look in his back seat, he's got more LEDs that aren't installed yet. He's got like a full package back there.
Does it look like it's red and blue or just...
I can't tell because with our LEDs now, I mean, they could be any color.
That's true.
I can't tell what color they are. It might say on them, but yeah, he's got a full siren and air horn rigged up on this thing.
Okay. Impersonating a police officer, at least, because he said he stopped behind them for several seconds and then sped off.
Yeah, he would curb them, and then he didn't get out and make contact with them, but he would curb them and then speed around them.
Okay. Two people and then he tried to do it to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why would you do that though? It's way quicker to go on the interstate 112.
Knuth is also currently on probation following a 2020 conviction for intimidating a victim and disorderly conduct. In that case, he faced initial charges of 4 counts of 4th-degree sexual assault, but these charges were dismissed as part of a plea agreement.
where after whatever, guys do stupid stuff all the time. We just had a guy yesterday. He was out on probation and whatever else, and the guy decides to go to the bar with his old lady, and guess what? Now he's going to go to prison for 3-4 years because, you know, it's like, just stay at home.
I get it.
I mean, I get you have a life and I get you're 19, but, you know.
I work 3 jobs.
Right, I get it, but, you know, at the end of the day, you know, your decisions in the past, you know, brought you to here, so it's like, you just need to stay home, stay out of trouble, not go anywhere, not do anything.
Your reputation falls.
So here's what I think happened, okay? I think you got this new light.
Officers subsequently decided to place Knuth in handcuffs and take him into custody.
Straight ahead to that silver desk on your right.
On December 19th, 2023, police were alerted to a report of a suspicious individual. The person approached a woman, falsely identifying himself as a La Crosse County Sheriff's Reserve deputy and claiming affiliations with several other law enforcement agencies. Despite lacking any official credentials or markings, he asserted that he was conducting a search for a missing woman in the nearby woods.
Always on phone, Mom.
Other than that, just told me he works for John Siegel and works for
Told you
whatever Whitehall PD, and he's a reserve for La Crosse. And He has a gun that lacrosse PD keeps in the evidence room. It's
Well,
his
I'm
gun.
the ranger office.
And how he is.
I'm a junior college and I have multiple criminal
But he told you that.
When the officer inquired about the situation, the man responded with a rambling and incoherent monologue that made no sense whatsoever.
Just come to the door and you don't know why, just show yourself and try to figure out why. And I did a Secret Service use safe walk around and checked the neighborhood.
Okay.
So then decided to walk back down here and check if they were dragged out. There's a V-shaped pattern
Okay.
near the property line of where I live. At least 2 of them were.
Okay.
So there's multiple footprints spreading out on the ground.
Okay. Did you talk to the lady down at the dog park?
I didn't mean to intrude on her, but I was just letting her know my presence.
Okay, what'd you tell her?
About a possible missing GS, so I activated the sheriff's department prior to leaving home law, I guess.
Okay. Did you tell her you were a police reserve?
No, I told her it was reserve sheriff, and this is
Reserve sheriff? Okay.
under Troy.
Okay.
So my witness picked now working for Johnson's 26 and unofficial swearing in 2014. My girlfriend and
Are you actually a police officer or a reserve?
Independence in one at one point, and I don't know
Okay.
if it's still on active.
But you're not though, right?
I'm not going to discuss out of area status, but I also was in Trimble County Sheriff. There was a 2015 call up at Garland House.
Okay. Regardless of that, arrest for impersonating a police officer, okay? So you put your hand behind your back.
I didn't even do that.
Do you have any identification that will prove that you are an Independence
Or Whitehall police officer or reserve officer.
If you have it, you have.
Officers then decided to place him in handcuffs and transport him to the police station for further investigation.
I'll tell you right here. He's grabbing your stuff. We're gonna go in here. Have a seat right here for me.
I did have Department of Faith.
Have a seat. Thank you.
On November 4th, 2023, New Mexico State Police were summoned to assist a captain who reported that an individual was attempting to pull him over on I-40. The captain described the situation, stating he activated all of his lights, blue lights in the front, red lights in the back, attempting to control traffic and impersonate a police officer.
How you doing, sir? Good. What's your name?
In charge.
I'm in charge.
Okay.
What's your name, sir?
Sorry.
Okay, sir, I was told that you were using your car like you were a police officer.
No. Well, you should have showed it, right? You're in my truck. I told you to show it in your truck. You're on private property right now.
You have your driver's license, sir?
No, I'm not giving it. You have that.
Okay, well...
I'm in charge of this right now.
Okay. We're in charge of what?
I'm charged with this property and other properties.
Okay, and that's fine. But over there on the highway, where you lit up cars and you were using your car like a police car...
There's no proof.
Okay, hear me out. I'm investigating something, right? And if you refuse to give me your driver's license, I can detain you and arrest you.
Okay, detain me then.
The officers began questioning the suspect, but he interrupted them. They then attempted to detain him and later identified him as Portillo. After being taken into custody, Portillo offered an explanation for his actions.
Stop away.
Don't do it.
Knock it off.
Well, then why are you
Now you're resisting arrest. Now you're resisting. Could have just gave me your ID.
I gave you ID.
Could have given me your driver's license.
I understand that. Okay.
All right.
You know.
Do me a favor. You have any other weapons on you?
Well, mace.
Okay.
You got mags. Any other weapons, sir? Mace. Is that recording? Yes. Excellent. Is it recording on the highway? No. All right. Because I get to hear my post. Okay. Don't move.
Well then,
move.
Just stay here.
There's nothing.
Portillo explained, "We were at Central and Eubank and we just went down the hill. I didn't use the lights or do anything because it's against the law to impersonate an officer. I'm a PPO for the state. I work for a private company and we're just cleaning up here."
I gave you my ID, and that's who I was. Oh.
I asked for your driver's license. You refused.
Yes, sir. Because I didn't break the law.
Yes, sir.
No,
You did.
sir. I didn't.
Okay, well, I was investigating you breaking the law.
Okay, but that's still not breaking the law, right?
Nothing else? All right, do me a favor. Have a seat here on the sidewalk.
No, I don't want to sit. I'd rather just stand.
Okay, well, you can sit in the back of a car or on the sidewalk.
I'll be sitting here.
Okay, then sit down. Sit down or in the back of a car.
Wait,
you pick one.
Can you choose?
Back of a car or right here?
Can you fix this one real fast? My left. It's on my bone, just a little bit.
Handcuffs are not meant to be comfortable, man.
Man, I know.
Do you want to sit on the sidewalk or in the back of a unit?
How about if I lean against the unit?
You can sit on the sidewalk or in the back of a unit.
If I just lean on a unit.
All right, back of the unit.
I have a bad back from my rack.
Well, we'll be gentle.
You got to be gentle.
All right.
Okay.
Have a seat.
All right.
Where can I get your driver's license?
It's in my wallet.
Where's your wallet?
Yeah, I got it.
You threw it on the floor.
All right. Have a seat. I don't know why you want to argue with us,
man. I didn't light up shit.
Okay.
He has no proof. I didn't light up anything.
Okay.
I was coming to work. Every time I come to work, I here.
516 call.
At one point, Portillo displayed a hint of arrogance and seemed eager to argue.
Pulling out when...
So he came up. So whenever he was over there, and I was just like, I was sure, like, I didn't want to make him, like, obviously I was tailing him all the way around the building.
Yeah.
So he knew I was following him. And it was like, once he got out over here, he was way over there. I stayed right here. That way it was obvious distance. Well, he comes up, and whenever he comes up in front of me, he turns on his lights again. And so I go to get out. Whenever I get out, his window's up, the dog window.
The officer then approached the witness who had seen the incident where the impersonator had stopped the real cop and asked for details about what happened and what the impersonator was doing.
I can't remember exactly what I said.
I actually heard you because you were still on the phone, and I turned on my camera to catch it.
Yeah,
but you can hear
right first, and then like I told him, "Hey man, New Mexico State Police." That's whenever I identified myself, and he said, "Show me your badge." It's in my truck.
Yep.
I can't get it right now. Like, I'm letting you know verbally, I am New Mexico State Police. Go and stop. And he said, "I don't care. I don't care." And that's whenever I stepped in front of his car.
Yeah.
And he goes to start backing up. That's what in the hole.
Yeah.
He goes to continue to back up. I told him, "Just stop. I have state police officers on the way. They're coming right now." And he refused. But the biggest issue is, like, and that was his whole thing. I'm on private property. The interstate wasn't private property.
You did that on private, or on a state highway.
And that.
After speaking with the witness, the officer then proceeded to question the suspect.
This is my first post. Then we go to Central and Eubank, and we just run all of those all the way down to I didn't light them up. I didn't do anything. I know that's against the law to pose as an officer. I'm a PPO for the state. I work for this company, and we're cleaning house here.
So let me ask you, how long you work for them? How long have you been a PPO?
I've been a PPO for a month, and I've worked here for 3 weeks.
3 weeks? Okay.
Yeah. And then prior to that, I was a private, security, overseas security.
Okay. Military?
Well, not military then, but 28 years military.
Okay.
So he started following me and started getting close. I asked him to show his ID. He refused to show his ID. And so I started backing up. Look,
After an extended discussion with the suspect, during which he justified his actions by claiming to be a legitimate police officer, the officers decided to take concrete action.
I don't know I turn on the lights. Okay. Because I have all on there. It's no different than sometimes my mic coming on by me bending. So you know what? I'm not playing game. I'm not playing any game. I'm not playing any game. That's exactly. I would lie. I wouldn't lie at all. Just wouldn't lie. I have no reason to lie. I have nothing to lose. You know what I mean? Well, actually, I do have a lot to lose if I lie.
You do,
but
yeah,
you know,
because you're impersonating a police officer.
That would be.
And you
if
understand.
I was. Yes.
Whenever you take your oath, and whenever you are. Is there any weapons in the vehicle?
There's my dog, right? And when I'm
The officer officers decided to issue Portillo a misdemeanor charge for impersonating a police officer and then released him.
So those are your copies, those are IDs. Do you understand what you need to do?
I do. Call.
It's on the bottom part.
Very last.
Right here. Address, phone number, and date and time.
Yeah, date. Okay, so that is the date. Okay, got it. And 401 Lomas is the...
That's the address.
No, 401 Lomas is at the blue strip?
It's going to be the building on the northwest corner.
The other one with the... Okay, got it. All right, gents. Guess that's it?
Yes, sir.
All right. Cool.
Thank you.
All right.
Sir, like I said, next time, make it easier. We don't have to put you in handcuffs. We did not have to do that. Could have just talked like normal people, just like we are now.